Hey y'all, it's T Chanel. So I'm trying to start this new thing where I do videos on talking about health. So they're gonna be called Let's Talk Health. Um I wanna pretty much just talk about healing, natural healing, pretty much. I know I be kind of slacking on the videos because I'm just trying to get all my thoughts together, get everything processed. So I pretty much been on like health all my life. Now, as a child, I didn't know anything. Um, excuse me. Anyway, I didn't know anything as a kid. Nobody in my family was healthy. Um, the only thing I knew about health was yogurt or healthy cereal, or I thought medicine was healthy. Because if it made you feel better when you were sick, it was healthy. That's what I thought. And I always had to think about being sick. That was something that I just did not like at all. Like I hated being sick. I used to cry whenever I was sick. So it was anxiety I had then, but I didn't even know anything about anxiety. And neither did anyone in my family. So as I got older, I kept wondering, like, why do people get sick or how do people get sick? And I was always told that you're supposed to get sick because um, that's how you know that something is wrong with you. Because if you don't get sick and you die all of a sudden, um, then you never knew you were sick. But to me, that always sounded crazy. So when I got older, when I became a teenager, my sister, she had lupus. And then she ended up dying um, when I was about 15. So, that really got me into, okay, um, I know there's some type of way for us to, for something to happen. Because if you're taking medicine every day like the doctors tell you, then why would you be sicker and die? So then when that Natural Cures book came out by Kevin Trudeau or Kevin Trudeau. I don't know how to say his name. Trudeau, I think. That's what made me real interested in it even more. So I ended up getting those books. He had book 1 and 2. I ended up getting that. And that got me started. That's when I learned about organic food. Because I'm gonna tell you, I knew nothing about organic food. Um, I heard it on, I think it was that Baby Daddy movie, but I didn't even know what organic meant. And I was like 17, 18, didn't even know what organic was. So, and I think I heard about it in chemistry class, but that wasn't for me. So, I learned about organic food and I started finding stores that had organic food. And, well, no, I think I found my first organic thing, in Walmart. It was organic milk. And I was scared to try it at first. I let everybody in the house try it before me, just in case it tasted nasty, but it wasn't nasty. So then they started having more organic stuff in Walmart, and I was working at Walmart at the time, so I was fine with that. But I'm like, okay, they only got a few things organic. Is there anything, another store? So I found Good Foods and everything. So that was my store. I still like that store. It's just expensive, you know. But I started doing the organic food when I could because organic was expensive, and definitely for me at 18, and I was just moved out. And I had a child that, I can only buy 1 or 2 organic things like a month, pretty much. So, um, I really got into um, reading I kept reading that book over and over again, that same chapter that talks about like the natural cures for every disease, or well, not every disease, but most diseases. So, and I was going through a lot of depression then at around that time. So, I was looking for things for depression and all of that type of stuff. And then I learned that, sometimes vitamin deficiencies can make you feel like that. So then my daughter, she started getting sick all the time. She had this really bad constipation problem. Um, She was literally sick like every 3 weeks. It was something, fever, something, you know. And then they told me her white blood cell count was low. So I got into health, you know, researching health even more. I got even deeper into it because I'm like, okay, the doctors never found out, you know, why her white blood cell count was low. I mean, we did this for years. They used to take her blood every week before school and everything. Never found out what it was. And any medicine they gave, it just wasn't working. So what I started doing was, you know, when I got to the point that I could buy more organic food, I started buying more organic food, and I started making sure there was, my daughter ate fruits every day. And I started eating fruit every day. The rule was to have 5 to 9 servings of fruit every day. And I actually got that from when I had joined Weight Watchers. So that helped a lot. So once I started doing that, I noticed that she wasn't sick as much. As far as the constipation, that had gotten a lot better. I was also giving her coconut oil to help with the constipation instead of the Miralax, because I didn't like the reaction with the Miralax, and she didn't like, you know, taking the Miralax either. So things started getting better. You know, she still was sick sometimes, but it wasn't as bad. And the more research I did, the better things got. So she did have a couple surgeries. Well, she ended up having like a umbilical hernia, and she had a bone marrow. No. It was a bone biopsy. That's what she had. So she had a couple of those. They still and the bone biopsy, bone marrow biopsy, something like that. That was when they were trying to see why her white blood cell count was low, but they still didn't find anything. And I just, you know, got more and more into being doing the organic thing. And then that's when eventually I learned about plant-based. Didn't know what the word vegan. When I first heard the word vegan, I thought they were saying vegetarian wrong. I didn't know what they were doing. Cause I'm like, I know about vegetarian, but vegan, that's not right. She not saying it right. But anyway, I learned about veganism or plant-based. And that is when I got into making smoothies all the time. Never went, well, I ain't gonna say never, but I got into making the smoothies. And then after that, that's when I started buying a lot of books, more books than what I was already buying, because when I started going to that store, Good Foods, they had books in there. So I started reading those. So I'm just buying supplements and trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. And I know you can't buy any type of supplements. You got to look at the ingredients. I have started looking at the ingredients of everything I put in the basket when I'm grocery shopping. I pretty much don't take any medication, and I don't let my kids take medication either. I mean, very seldom they will take something, you know, but I just try to do everything the natural way because it seems better. Like, say for instance, if the kids have a fever, and you know, you alternate the Tylenol and the Motrin, but it comes back. The fever comes back. If I put a potato in their sock, or the white onion in their stock, that fever, when it eventually goes away, it does not come back. So I like doing the natural stuff better. And I feel like the natural stuff, it works quicker, or it just prevents it. So it also helps with anxiety. Like, I've always pretty much had anxiety or something like that. So I noticed that on the days that I would, when I was giving myself like a cheat day to go and eat some fast food and junk donuts, all type of stuff, that is when anxiety would be at its highest. And I had to stop the cheat days, because my cheat days was supposed to be fun, and they actually was turned into like a horror movie or something. So I had to stop doing that. But what I do now is, if I'm going to cheat, because, you know, I've always been a foodie. I've always liked food. I've always been one of those kids who ate a lot. And I am an adult who like to eat. But Instead of me eating like regular, like Doritos, and I used to love Doritos. I mean, spicy nacho Doritos in general, they were my fave. But instead of me eating that type of stuff or going to Arby's or Burger King, stuff like that, what I'll do is I'll get some organic junk food or organic vegan. Well, I ain't gonna, not necessarily vegan or plant-based, because Oreos, and they were my favorite too. Oreos are vegan, but they're not healthy. Or I'm not even gonna say healthy, because no junk food is healthy, organic, vegan or not. No junk food is like really healthy, but the junk food that I get, like that has natural, more, natural ingredients or organic ingredients, they don't give me that same effect. So I don't feel the same way. Like, I don't feel like I really ate something super, super bad. If anything, I just feel like, dang, that's a lot of calories or something like that, or it might be a lot of sugar, but it don't feel the same way as if I ate like Lay's chips or Doritos or, some donuts, some Hostess donuts anyway. Stuff like that. So, because, not eating is hard. That's definitely like a drug. For real. Food is like a drug. So, I know it can be hard to eat healthy, but it's possible to do. I mean, if you feel like you need to have a cheat day, then do it. But go back. And when I first started talking to my family and friends about, organic and veganism and all of that, I mean, they thought, of course, I was crazy and I was, doing whatever. It was kind of stupid, or I can't eat like that, or I need my protein. Please, if you don't know anything about health, please don't tell me nothing about you need your protein or you need this. Definitely, if you know, ain't nothing about you says healthy. Not one thing. You don't even know what you talking about. Where do you think the animals get their protein? The animals we eat get their protein from plants. So all we gotta do is eat plants. They got protein in it. That's high in protein. Like, the protein that ain't naturally in the animals, it comes from what they eating. Just like it ain't naturally in us. We gotta eat it to get it. So, it was difficult for some years dealing with, a lot of the negative feedback that I was getting, because, of course, like, as far as friends and coworkers, they feel like, oh, she vegan now, or she vegan, all of that. And anything I eat, they'll be like, that's not vegan. I said, oh, so when did sugar or ketchup come from an animal? Like, you can tell they don't know anything and they're ignorant to the situation, but it's like they want to keep picking and teasing you. And that gets on your nerves. Definitely when you doing it for a good reason. Like, if I have health issues of my own. I mean, I have asthma, leaky heart valve, arthritis, I have issues of my own. And I used to have stomach issues when I was younger, constipation issues, stomach pain, stuff like that. And I have some of that as an adult. And when I eat that way, I don't have those problems like that. So it's like they don't look at the fact of the reason why you're doing it. They just looking at it like, oh, you being different than me, or you different than what you used to be. If they don't want to grow with you or whatever, just either don't talk to them about these things, don't eat with these people no more, or cut them off, because they get on your nerves. But anyway, so when I was talking to my parents about it, or they didn't agree with it at all. They felt like I wasn't doing it right, and my mama felt like I wasn't doing it right because she heard something on Dr. Oz. So she said, well, if you're gonna do this, you gotta do it. She don't even know what she talking about. I like Dr. Oz. I used to watch Dr. Oz all the time, but like I said, if you know nothing about this stuff, don't say nothing. You can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. And it's for a good reason. I had a daughter that was dealing with a lot of health issues, and once I got her on, like, once I changed her diet, everything improved. I mean, when she was 5 years old, her vision was terrible. But once we got on eating healthy, she sees better than me now. Her glasses, she can't even look out them glasses. Like, this medicine is too strong in the glasses for her now because she eats so much better. She's not having a lot of those health issues now. The only thing she has like is allergies, you know, but other than that, I mean, things are so much better, and I just wish, you know, a lot of people would see it for that way. And if it don't work for you, then it don't work for you, but don't downplay it, you know, for the people that it is working for. So, you know, that's pretty much how I got into the health thing. I just feel like it was always in me because as a little kid, I just was so interested in learning about health. I didn't mind eating healthy food, but back then as a kid, I would have wanted to eat the healthy food with the bad food because I like to eat, you know. So I also want to get into talking about my products. So I have my products of Meyer by T. Chanel products. I have hair growth oil, hair growth butter. I have beard oil, anti-aging oil, pain relieving oil, massaging oil, and body butter. Now, the reason why, what made me even want to create these is because I don't like to use just any type of lotions or hair products in my hair. Now, I am a hairstylist, and I do use a lot of the stuff that we use in the salon, but I don't use them on my head or my children's. I may use like a few things on, you know, for certain styles, maybe the gel or something, but a lot of that stuff I don't really use too much. I mainly use my own oils and butters and stuff like that, because I don't really like putting a lot of stuff in my hair anyway. So the reason, well, one reason another reason why I created it, the first thing I created was the hair growth oil, because, you know, before I got my locks, I used to wear a lot of weave, a lot of braids, and I was getting relaxers. And that stuff pulled your edges out. It pulled, like, a lot of this was gone completely. So it's definitely growing back. I got this hairband on though because my hair need to be done, retwisted and whatever. But you know, and I was sitting there like, man, you know, I'm just sitting working at the computer, and I'm like, man, I'm tired of not having edges. I want some edges now. And but I knew I didn't want to use something like Do Grow, or like I didn't want to use nothing like that. And I'm not gonna say Do Grow didn't work, because it definitely worked for me back in the day, but it makes your hair thicker and nappier, and I don't want that. So that was the first thing I made. So then I made the butter, the hair growth butter, because I was used to using grease in my kids' hair. I don't like using grease anymore, or Vaseline. It clogs the pores. And I'm just not into that stuff. So, you know, the older I get, the more I get into the natural stuff. You know, the more I learn, the better I do. You know, and that's kind of a fact with anybody. The more you learn, the better you do. So I made that for that reason. Let me pull out my products now that I have, because I got them right here. All right. So the hair growth oil, this right here is the hair growth oil. It is made with olive oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, eucalyptus oil, myrrh, frankincense, peppermint, tea tree, tangerine, blood orange, bergamot, and bergamot. I was looking at that. Okay, yeah. So this is mainly what I use in my hair for my locks, because it's just easier to deal with, just to put that oil up in there. This stuff is expensive because it's expensive to make. A lot of the oils I buy, they come in little small bottles, some of them, and they are really, like, the bottle could be this little and could be $20. Like, it's expensive to make it, but I want my products to be as natural as possible. So all of the ingredients are organic, and in my butters, they're all raw and unrefined. So this is Yeah. So this is a 15 ml bottle. It is a little expensive. It's $32. But I feel like it's well worth it. Um, it's definitely worth it. I mean, this stuff really works. I do want to have a bigger size bottle because it just feels right to have a bigger size bottle, but I don't necessarily want to just be increasing the price unless I just come out with a bigger size bottle, but still have my little bottles and have a bigger size bottle that maybe $10 more, maybe. I'm just not sure. I'll see. I'll think on that. But I do want to make bigger bottles. Now, the hair growth butter is made with all of these same ingredients, except it has, you know what, y'all? I said the wrong thing. I was reading ingredients from the hair growth butter. So the hair growth oil has olive oil, grapeseed oil, eucalyptus, myrrh, frankincense, peppermint, tea tree oil, tangerine, blood orange, and bergamot. But the hair growth butter has all of those things in there, except it has shea butter and mango butter added to it, which helps with the moisture. You know, because a lot of people have dry scalps or just scalp issues in general, and that helps with that. What is this? Yeah, this is my hair growth butter. This is a 4-ounce jar. So it'll last pretty long. It doesn't, you know, of course the oil bottle don't last as long, but I say if you have dry scalp, you need to use this definitely, or you need to buy both because you know, oil, if you need it for, if you're trying to use it for your scalp, it's just not gonna work, or it's not going to bind to, it has nothing to bind to when you just put it oil in your scalp and your scalp is dry and you need some moisture. You have to have some type of moisture, something that's going to stick to it. So say if you use this, put a little bit of this in your scalp and you're using the oil, then yes, that oil and the butter is going to be working all together. But if not, if you just need it for your hair like me, I put it in my, like for my new growth, my hair. And, I don't put it on this part, but I put it in here for my hair, not for my scalp, and I never really put stuff in my scalp anyway, growing up in general. So I just don't really care. Now, if I don't have any oil made for me, then I would just rub some of this in my scalp. I'll just take a little bit because I don't want I don't want no, chunks of butter in my hair like that because I got locks. So I just rub it like this real good on my hands, and then I just massage my scalp with it, and it works good. But I mainly use this butter for my children's hair because they have dry scalp. And also, if I put it in their scalp right when I'm ready to blow dry their hair, it makes it a lot easier. It just makes the hair softer, nice and moisturized when the heat hitting it, and it just helps the comb on the blow dryer go through their hair a lot better. So definitely, this is something I always use on my kids' hair, like always. Now, I have this massaging oil. Now, this massaging oil is wonderful. I use it a lot. It was a little strong as far as the smell, like the earthy smell, because of the frankincense and myrrh. So on my newer bottles that I make, here it is. Right here is 4 ounces. It's costs the same amount as the butter. They're $47. I have to use so many ingredients in this, but it's well worth it. It's worked so well. So when I was creating this, okay, whenever I came home from work every single day, I was always feeling stress, anxiety, and my shoulders were always hurt, like in my upper back. So I was always kind of like this because of the stress. So I always had knots in my back. So I felt like I was in pain and I had stress and anxiety. Like, that is just terrible. And it was every single day. So when I was creating the oil, I was thinking about all 3 of those things. I wanted oils that causes you to relax. as far as your mind, that helps with anxiety and feeling stress. And I also wanted something that was going to be like a natural muscle relaxer. Something to just help your body to just relax and help you just, because it was hard to fall asleep at night if I'm feeling tense and my shoulders is up like this. And I got so much stuff on my mind because I'm having anxiety and I'm just stressed. So I'm just feeling terrible. But using this oil makes you feel relaxed immediately. I mean, it makes you feel good. So what I did was, so the fact that I toned down the the frankincense and myrrh, I toned that down a little bit. No, not the myrrh. I don't have myrrh in this. I'm sorry. I have frankincense in here, and the ylang ylang and the patchouli. Those have that strong earthy smell. I really didn't want to tone it down because it works so good. But I toned it down just a little bit because for people who don't really like that earthy smell. But some people do like an earthy smell. So I've had some people that say, oh, I love this. It smells so earthy. I love it. Then you got some people that feel like, oh, I don't really like it, but they looking for perfume. This ain't perfume. Now, I know other massaging oils smell like perfume, but that's not what it's for. It's for you to rub you on your body to feel good and relax your muscles. But anyway, so this oil has in it, it has avocado oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, grapefruit oil, lemon oil, eucalyptus, bergamot, blood orange, lime, lemongrass, orange, rose geranium, peppermint, patchouli, frankincense, lavender, ylang ylang, and tea tree. It works so well. Like I wouldn't want to use any other massaging oil, because this massaging oil, you just feel it. You feel the effect. Any other massaging oil I've ever used just felt good, just rubbing it on your skin, but it didn't do anything else. This actually makes your body feel good. Like, I'm not just saying it's just because I make these products. I'm saying it because I actually use these products. I've tried to do Mary Kay and it works, all that stuff. I couldn't really use, definitely Mary Kay, because I don't like makeup. I couldn't use that stuff and really tell people about it because I didn't care for it. But I use this stuff like every day. Something of mine, I use it every day. I also want to say something about the not the massage or the hair growth oil and the butter, because the fact that I have locks and I work out sometimes, my scalp is like one of the first things that like to sweat. If it don't matter if I could have just washed my hair the day before, if I sweat, my hair is going to smell funny. With my oils and butters, I don't have any of that issue. My scalp smells fresh. My hair smells fresh as long as I use my oils in my hair, because a lot of these ingredients are antibacterial. Definitely the tea tree oil and peppermint and stuff like that. I don't have, like, I tried to use somebody else's products and I used it because theirs had natural ingredients and I was fine with that, but it did not do nothing. Like my hair started smelling like funny. So I said, let me put my stuff right back in my head. I took a little break, try to use other people's stuff because, I want to be supportive. But as far as, like, it's antibacterial, point blank. Like, I don't have any of that scalp issues or that funny, sweaty smell. I don't, because that's not ladylike. And I don't want to smell like nothing that's not a lady, pretty much. Okay, so the next thing we have is the body butter. Now the body butter and the it looks similar to the hair growth butter, but it's not. They don't have all of the same ingredients, because I had somebody ask me that before. Body butter has lavender, tea tree oil, peppermint, ylang ylang, frankincense, patchouli, rose geranium, rosemary, myrrh, cinnamon, jojoba oil, avocado oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter. This mango butter. Okay, so I made this butter because it, I have eczema. My daughter has dermatitis, and one of my other daughters, she used to have eczema when she was like little, like a baby and toddler, but now I think she's kind of outgrown it, maybe. And my dad also has dermatitis. So I was thinking about my youngest daughter who has the dermatitis, because she used to itch so bad. I mean, you can wake up in the middle of the night and it's her scratching. That's how hard she used to scratch, because her room is right across from mine. So I created this butter because, oh, and then my skin dry. I mean, look, lotion, like I said, I pretty much use the healthier versions of stuff, because I don't even like the smell of perfume stuff no more. It kind of like burn my nose now, because, you know, I be more on the natural stuff, and I can't really take it. Like, you know, Bath and Body Works, I can't do it. It burns my nose now, and I just give it away if somebody buy for me. But I just tell people don't buy it. Don't buy me no perfume and no lotion unless it's a lotion that I want, you know, that's fruity, or, you know, have healthy ingredients, organic or something. So, but I noticed that my skin was getting so dry that I can put lotion on and it will be dry like maybe an hour later. So if I put on this butter, I'm feeling soft. I'm soft. I am soft. Now, don't nobody like no rough sandpaper feet. That is so not a lady. That is so a turn off. So my feet was getting dry, and I'm like, dang, I can't be around no men. I ain't gonna say men like I be around a bunch of men, but I can't be around this man and my feet dry, because I like to put my feet on people. Not people, but if I'm laying with a man, I like to put my feet on their feet or on their legs or something like that. And don't nobody want no sandpaper on their legs. So, and also I noticed that it just make your feet look better altogether. So it's real good for the feet. I'm telling you, real good for the feet. If you got stretch marks and you got saggy skin, you lost weight, anything like that. If you have anything like that, this body butter is good for all of that. Like, it's good for toning the skin. It's good for any type of breakouts, any type of skin conditions you got. This butter is good for that. Actually, all of the products is good for that, to be honest. All of the products are good for that, because they're all made like with good ingredients that's going to help you heal. That's why I be telling people, invest in your health. When people tell me, why would you buy this, spend this type of money on this stuff? Because I am worth it. Or do you not feel like you're worth it? I'm not buying it for nobody else. I'm buying this for me. So, yo, this body butter is like that. My daddy liked it so much, he even put it on in his hair. He put it everywhere, because, you know, his hands will itch right here and stuff like that. And he put this butter on there. He put it everywhere. But I told him, look, you can get the hair growth butter, but he don't want to buy that. He want to just stick with the body butter, because he's never even tried the hair growth butter. He got this body butter, but I'm fine. Hey, keep getting the body butter. That's I'm cool with that. Let me see. I don't want to mix up these bags. But yeah, definitely works. Cause I'm tell y'all, my hairline was back there. That jank is moving forward. It's moving forward. For real. All right. Now, I have this pain relieving oil. Now, I haven't sold too much of the pain relieving oil. Only pretty much got family members have tried it. I guess a lot of people ain't in pain, which I know that's a lie, because a lot of people in pain. A lot of people have them knees, them aching knees, and they lower back be hurting, or something be hurting, you know. And I don't know if they feel like it's for old people or for athletes or something like that. But, and I know athlete that he was using this oil, and it definitely worked for him. But this is the pain relieving oil. Now look, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I got arthritis. That was another reason why I made this oil, because I don't like taking medicine. So yeah, this stuff works. This stuff really works. Ooh, my bad. This stuff works. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to have my knuckles used to hurt all the time. So you rub this on there, bam, bam. It's way better. It's better than taking that stuff that smell like Bengay and stuff, all that type of stuff. Look. I'm telling y'all, this stuff really works, and then it's completely natural. And it's kind of like a natural moisturizer. And I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't use all these products in my hair. Every single one of them. Why? Because I was being lazy and I ran out of some oil, so I done use whatever I had. But it all worked good for my hair. To tell you that. But anyway, the pain relieving oil, it can work for your headaches depending on how bad your headaches is. So it don't work for all of my headaches. Because look, I used to be headache queen. I used to have a headache every single day. Migraines, it don't work for like migraines. No. So when I have a migraine, I actually mix different oils together. Like I might mix peppermint, rosemary, and eucalyptus. And I think that's it. Peppermint, rosemary, eucalyptus. I will mix those oils together and then rub them all over my face. Put them in my scalp. All in the back of my neck and stuff. But and I also have an injury. So I have my bones in my neck are not going in the right direction. So I think that's why I be having headaches, because sometimes it be feeling like it's in the back of my head, you know, coming from back here, like some pulling or something like that. So, but I will say this pain relieving oil work good on the knees, work good for your shoulder, good for your back, good for your I don't know why my shins are freaking weak, but when I was trying to like do a lot of working out, like running make my shins hurt, doing like extreme hip hop, anything I'm on my toes and I'm jumping and stuff like that, it make my shins hurt. If I rub this on there right when I'm working out or right before I start, it don't hurt that bad. So or it don't hurt at all. So this pain relieving oil works. It really, really works. If you having some type of pain, your elbow hurt, anything, it helps. It helps. I can't say if it worked for a child horse. You know why? Because when I get a Charlie horse, I hop up and I start stumping my leg and it just make the pain go away. So I don't know if it worked for anything like that, but it definitely works. This definitely works. I'm not going to tell y'all and give y'all nothing that ain't going to work or that I don't know nothing about. That's why I told you I couldn't do Mary Kay. I couldn't do It Works no more, because I was sucking at it and I couldn't tell nobody about it. Okay, beard oil. Let me tell you why I created the beard oil. Okay, so throughout my time in life of talking to men and my jobs or whatever, it's been men that were like older in their 40s, 50s, or even dealing with my ex. When we first got together, he was 20 and he had a shadow. That was it. It was nothing. It was just like he was probably like 13. And I didn't know that men in their 30s, 40s, and 50s still have a problem with either connecting a goatee or growing a full beard. I did not know that was possible. So what I did was made this beard oil. This beard oil definitely works. It's just pretty much almost like the hair growth oil. It's different ingredients. It's not the same ingredients, but it is like a hair growth type thing. It's more pepperminty for men. It definitely works. My brother, I have a video, a little video on TikTok and Instagram of how my brother looked before, and his beard was, you know, his hair before he started using the oil, and what happened after, because it grew quick. His beard grew quick after using that oil. And somebody else that was using the oil told me that, and this is an older guy. He's in his late 40s. He started using the oil, the beard oil, and he said he's growing hair in places that he never grew it before. And he can't grow a full beard. Well, he couldn't at first. So I don't know about now, but he just said that he's growing hair in different places on his face that never grew before. So the oil definitely works. And I put that in my hair too. But it definitely works. And not only that, I've also given a sample of it to my ex. And he finally has a full beard now, and he definitely loves it. He said he does not take care of his beard like he's supposed to, but He definitely likes that beard oil because not only does it help for growth, but it's moisturizing. And I know a lot of men like to walk around combing their beard doing that. And if it ain't moisturized, it's hurting. Them popping beans and stuff like that hair is shedding because it's dry. Use this oil and it definitely works. This is something that's really good, really good. Now, this is the thing. I made let me see. I made this anti-aging oil for men, and I just wanted something else to go for the men because really men and women can use this. This is the anti-aging oil. I have used the one for the men and women on my face because I don't care. I'm going to use both. This one, the one for men has a peppermint fragrant, and the one for women has the cinnamon fragrant. Also, the body butter smells like cinnamon as well. Now, the hair growth oil and the hair growth butter more has a little citrusy type thing going on. But I did one for the men and one for the women because I kind of wanted something else to go with the men, even though men definitely, if they're athletes or if they just have arthritis or something, can also buy the pain relieving oil. They have the beard oil, the pain relieving oil, and then the anti-aging oil. Anti-aging oil, because men and women can use it, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I just wanted something else for men. And men age too, and don't nobody want to always be looking old and saggy and wrinkled if they don't have to. Definitely if it can be in a natural way. A lot of people nowadays, they take these blood pressure pills and it dries their face out. It dries their skin. You can put this oil on your skin and it helps a lot. If you have acne on your face, it works. It works, definitely. It works for acne. I will tone it down a little bit. It has lemon in there. Now, lemon burns, whether you use straight lemon or a fresh squeezed lemon, you put it on your face, it's gonna burn. So I do have a lot of lemon in there, but if you wait at least 30 minutes, if you wait at least 30 minutes after you wash your face, because if you put it on right after you wash your face, it's going to burn. But if you wait at least 30 minutes, it should be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone down the lemon. So maybe eventually you will be able to put it on right away after you wash your face. But I'll try it on myself first. But I definitely use this oil. People want to know, like, I don't like makeup. I don't like makeup. But people do think I'm younger than what I am, and I'm not. I'm not that young. They think I'm 10 years younger, and I'm not. I have a 18-year-old where she will be 18 in a couple months. But I don't wear makeup. I would for a special occasion. If I was getting married or something like that, I'll put on some makeup, maybe even a lash. I don't know, but I'm really not into this stuff. I just don't like the way it feels on my face, and nobody feels like putting it on. But I will do this because you know why? All I gotta do is unscrew the top, rub this on, do this. Oh, I put it on my neck because I don't want no old looking neck. I don't want an old looking neck. But I do this, and that's it. And that's my makeup. Oh, and chapstick. Now I will wear lipstick every blue moon, maybe some colorful lip gloss. Lip gloss sometimes, but I am a chapstick type chick. And I don't want to be one of them. I feel like it's too stressful to be cute. It just seems like it's too much work. To try to be like extra cute. Yeah, it just seemed like it's too much work for me because what if, you know, the guy thinking I'm looking all good and junk, you know, then the next day we done fell asleep together, whatever. Next day I'm looking ugly. I don't want to be like that. And then you got to try to hurry up and get up and wake up and put your face on or fix something on you before he see you or something. Or like, because I don't know, they might be. Look, I know, and men got to love you for who you are. But at the same time, wouldn't you be turned off if the man looked completely different than what you thought? you know, he looking all good just this day, but then you see him at home, he look a mess. He look old, about 15 years older. You don't want that. So I always felt like, I don't feel like that's too much work to try to do that. Now, I do want to get back into wearing heels. Because heels is cute, but it's a lot of work when your feet hurt. And I don't really want to get into that. But y'all, this video done been too long. But I definitely want to make more of these health videos. Let's talk health is what it's called. And I definitely want to start making like workout videos, but I keep having these look, I'm a single parent. I got a lot to do. I'm a single parent of 3 children, and it's so not easy. And I'm trying to work and do all of this, work more than one job. I be tired and busy, and you know, so I'm trying to get my life. I'm trying to get my life. So y'all just bear with me with these videos because, oh, my chopstick. Hold on, let me roll it up. And you know, it had to be organic too. But anyway, like, I'm trying to get it together. I want to build this YouTube channel, so I'm gonna try to be consistent. But it's hard to be consistent sometimes when you feeling stressed and stuff. But actually, I'm not as stressed as I used to be. So, you know. But anyway, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I don't even know how to be giving all them little outros people be doing because I'm gonna mess up on it. So I'm just gonna have to be natural with the jank. But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video.